Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the 2022 May the 20th. How to live trade Forex today with my Forex trading plan. Alright. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. Yes, if you can hear me clearly, give me a hi. Alright, give me a hi. Okay, H-I, hi. Alright. Thank you so much. Hi Hubert. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope you enjoy your days in France. Okay, so Flora, Carol, Regine. All right, Regine, Rainer, and Roger, Riano. Okay, I see all the R. Okay, so I just, okay, right. Thank you so much. All right. And Beeling. Hi, Beeling. Yes, thank you so much, Beeling. Okay, so Beeling from Malaysia. I guess you're from Malaysia anyway. All right, Fab, ni hao, Aiden, Trinet, Bradley, 昨天打很多 TP 啊，you got many TP yesterday 哈。Okay, congratulations. Hi CK 你好。Okay, so yep. Okay, so I guess yep, make it fast enough. Okay, so that everyone will be able to start trading. All right. Alright, so over here, what we are going to do right now, as we know, okay, people are new to me. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'm here to actually come up with the trading plan. Trading plans to help you for the day. In my day trade, I will have a very clear directions about what am I going to do. So this is very important because this will greatly help me in my trading. All right, it will greatly help me in my trading because if in the past I don't really have such a I don't really have such the you know, this kind of trading, you know, so I don't have a trading plan. So end of the day is that, you know, I started to, you know, jump around. So I'm not going to do that anymore, right? Because it has a lot of confusion and a lot of failure in my past records. So I understand that coming, you know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, correct? But if you plan well and you will profit well, that's for sure. Okay. So yeah, okay. So let us move into the MT4. Okay, so that we can clearly know what we are going to do for the day. Well, Aussie CAD. Let's take a look. First of all, what we are going to do is that in Aussie CAD, we are going to focus in all the currency analysis here. Okay, we are going to plan it out. What we're going to do is that, very importantly, is that over here, I'm going to identify the trend. Okay, I'm going to identify the trend first. All right. So after identify the trend, right, then I will start to look out where is the resistance if I'm going to sell to enter, and where should be my exit point to grab my profit before it hits on the support. Okay, so in H1, usually I'm going to do is that what I'm going to do is that within the trend, okay, and on resistance area, I'm going to look out for a new cycle to sell. Okay, so what is next? I'm actually right now, okay, I'm an investor. Okay, I'm an investor, so I'm going to grab the profit. Okay, and now giving back to the society, right? So I actually hold up. I actually hold an event called Malaysia, which means sharing and charity, on every Thursday night. So I welcome all Malaysians, okay, to attend this event. Okay, so this is what am I going to do? Okay, so I am actually giving back a little bit on the to the society. All right. Sawadee krap, kong sip. Happy Friday to you as well. All right, so let's start with this Aussie CAD. So as we know, I have a very standard way to trade. Okay, a very structured way. Okay. Well, over here, first of all, let's get into the analysis here. Reading the trend. This is a downward trend, as we can see, is trending downwards with a lower high, and lower high again. So it also means that a lower resistance is created. Am I right? So now, since we know that the lower resistance has been created, then we are going to sell. Okay, we are going to sell. All right. Oh yeah, 恭喜. I can't remember if did I answer your question for the broker recommendation. You can check out on this video. Okay. Below the description. Okay, I have a link there. All right. If not, you can PM me on my Facebook page. All right, directly. Okay. Okay. So over here, I'm going to look out for the resistance. So for Aussie CAD over here, I'm going to sell. Correct? I'm going to sell. So as I'm going to sell, I'm going to look out for resistance to sell. Okay. So again, over here, as we can see, this resistance, it was been here for quite a few days, right? Then after that, yesterday it has breakout and now come back here. So come back here again to retest the resistance. The resistance has been retested, it's true. Okay, that's correct. So over here, right now, it's actually going back to retest the resistance once again to see if it's breaking. So I'm going to take a look in H1 over here. Okay, in H1, as we can see in H1 over here, the resistance level over here has been tested for a few rounds and now it's coming for retesting. So in this retesting, okay, I would say that over here, if you can see this part here, okay, if you can see this part here, all right, this is one of the resistance. Coming along lower down, as we can see, there's another area of resistance, correct? There's another area of resistance over here. So this area of resistance, I will be waiting for it to retest first. I want to make sure that it retested without breaking and forming a new cycle to sell, then I will start selling. Okay, so let us take a look where is the support level. Okay, support level. As you can see from the support here, forming up with a higher support over here. So I've got to move this support higher up. All right, yeah, a bit higher up here. So as you can see, higher support here has been tested and now going for a higher support as well to retest the resistance. Yes, that's right, to retest the resistance. So if I want to sell today, I want to make sure the resistance has been tested before I start selling. Okay, before I start selling. So over here, be patient to wait. All right, be patient. Okay, let's wait for it to retest first. Then if it's not breaking, then we shall start selling. Okay, right. So I'm going to put this all these. Okay, so next to go, Aussie franc. Aussie franc. Okay, Aussie franc. Well, today looks good. Okay, yesterday was not very good, but today it looks pretty good. Okay, why is that so? It's because it started to open below the turbulence area. Okay, so now it shows that the bear is coming, which is good. So analyze the H4. Let's take a look over here like this. Okay, so over here with this resistance over here coming down again and now coming down again, that means to say we are working on the trending market with a lower resistance, correct? Okay, however, yes, the resistance is there, but support is also very near. So in this case, very likely the support has been tested and it's not breaking. It's going to go up for a retesting. Okay, go up for a retesting. So in this case, we go for a retesting on the resistance. Be patient to wait. I think today, although it looks good, it's coming into the bear, but doesn't seem like very ideal to sell right now unless it breaks the support. Okay, unless it breaks the support, form a new resistance below with a new cycle in H1, then okay to sell. All right, then it's okay to sell. Okay, if not, I think probably we have to wait for it to go up and retest test a resistance, then we start selling. Okay, so Aussie franc, I would say I'm going to put this aside first. All right, it may happen the second half of the day. Okay, all right. So how about Aussie yen? Aussie yen. Yes, Aussie yen. Okay, let's take a look. Aussie yen. Aussie yen, we are working on the lower high. That's good. Okay, so we are looking into selling. Okay, so in the bear, we are looking for selling. So right now, as we can see, the resistance in H4, it tested once and it comes back. Okay, comes back for selling. So forming, is there any like a lower resistance over here? All right, this area, yes, there is. But does this form as a trending market already? No, not yet. Okay, it's not very clear yet. Okay, so tentatively it is still hovering around. Okay, so there's a chance that it may also started to retrace upwards to test the resistance before it start to sell. Okay, so maybe first half of the day it will start to go up, test the resistance, and after that come down to sell. All right, possible. Okay, highly possible. So let's take a look where's the support. Okay, the support is here. So we are in the middle. We are in the middle of nowhere. So tentatively for such situation, usually I will stay away. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's skip to Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi is on the way to the moon. However, today, this morning, once it opens up, okay, there's actually a movement that pushes the Aussie Kiwi downwards. Well, okay, in this case, can we start selling? Okay, I would say no. Okay, I would say no, because tentatively by looking at this, we are still at the verge. You know, we are still respecting the support movement, so I will not do any selling right now yet. Okay, because this is not really very safe to do so. Okay, so just skip this first. Okay, so Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Identify the trend, downward trend. Okay, from here, downward trend, trending down until it hits on the bull zone and it started to retrace upwards. Okay, it retraced upwards now. So once it retraces upwards, will there be a chance that it will start to have a lower resistance? Because as we can see, the previous support over here, the previous support, as you can see, the previous support area tested, break, and being retest again, rejects again, and come back for the same resistance. So in this case, okay, in this case, you can see that the previous support has become current resistance, which also means that the making of the lower resistance, a lower high, lower resistance here, correct? So it's quite possible if it's not breaking, huh? Okay, so let's check. So we are looking for a selling. So let's check in H4, where is the exact resistance that we are looking out for. Okay, as we can see, we want to find the most touches here. As you can see here, there's a support. Okay, a very small A support here, which is very good. Break, and then retest, reject, retest, reject here, retest again, and now we are on the resistance. Okay, we are on the resistance. Looks good. Looks good to sell. Okay, looks good to sell for Aussie dollar. All right, so I'm going to put Aussie dollar. I'm going to put Aussie dollar into my watch list. The moment over here in H1, there's a new selling cycle here. Okay, that means something like this, a new selling cycle. Okay, then green candle, the next hour come along with red candle. Then I'm going to get ready myself to start selling on Aussie dollar. So where will be the support? Right, support, as you can see from this part here, we are forming higher support, higher support, higher support. Correct. So let's allow it to test first. Okay, so where will be the support level will be? Okay, let's take a look here. All right, so as we can see over here, the previous resistance, okay, tested, break, and become support. So over here, this shall be the support. So by looking at the space over here for Aussie dollar, we have about 82 pips. 82 pips. So in H1, if there is a chance that the new cycle is coming along the way, so I would say that probably the potential first TP gap will be about 40 pips. Okay, so it is 40 pips, 40. All right. So it depends where did you enter. Okay, so grab as many as possible if you can. All right. Okay, so but usually I would say that for such situation, I won't use a scalp. Okay, I won't use a scalp. So this is still quite good. Okay, so you can go for maybe 15-20. Okay, 15-20 pips. Just as you want to go for a longer profit, longer term profits. Okay, taking. So just bear in mind where is the support level. Like here we have a support level. That's why I say the first one is about 40 pips. Okay, so if it's hitting on the support, then just exit the trade first. Okay, just before, usually about 25. It's pretty good. So next to go, Euro Aussie. Okay, so identify the trend over here that the Euro Aussie is actually moving higher support, moving upwards, as you can see. Correct. So is it good for buying? I would say that probably yes, and probably no for sellers. We have 50 pips of space to buy because as we can see, it is an upward trend. Okay, so Euro Aussie, seller stayed away, buyer continue. Okay. All right, so EUROCAD over here, we are still in the bear zone, correct? So we can see the bear is running in the trading manner. Okay, over here until it retests, it seems like now this is going to be a reversal. Okay, has it started to go into the bull? No, not yet. It's still in the transition area. All right, so do we still have a chance to sell? I would say yes, we will still have a chance to sell. However, okay, let's take a look. Where is the resistance? If there's a good chance for us to sell, as we can see, previous support break and now become a resistance. So where's the support level? Previous resistance level over here. Okay, so it's around here. Yes. Okay, as you can see, resistance tested, retested, and break. So this has become a support. So in this way, this is pretty tight. The space is pretty tight. Okay, if I want to trade on EUROCAD, I will want to wait for it to break the support with a new resistance below, which will create a lower resistance. Then I will start selling to retest the market, to retest the bull zone once again at about 60 pips there about. Okay, all right. So EUROCAD, guys, you can pay attention to that. Okay, but for me, I will see it as a support, higher support, support, higher support. Okay, so probably I will not put this into my lead. Pound, yes, Euro pound respecting the support and still going for a buy. I'm going to stay away from here. Okay, all right. So, yep. Euro yen. Let's take a look at Euro yen. Okay, Euro yen over here. Okay, Euro yen. Okay, Euro yen. Are we in the selling mood right now? I would say that tentatively we are still in the bear. Okay, we are entering into the bear. As you can see, the bull is running upwards. Okay, now coming lower resistance and now forming a lower resistance as well. So there's a good chance. There's a good chance of selling. So let me see. Okay, let me see where can we sell. Okay, where can we sell? Okay, over here. The resistance level over here tested and it started to bring it down. The resistance is going downwards over here. Okay, so looking at this, it seems like there's a very, it's not very obvious, but it still seems like a head and shoulder over here. So very likely, I think over here we also have a good space to continue the selling. Okay, continue the selling. About 100 pips. Well, it looks good. Okay, it looks good to sell over here. But now we are on the resistance. So let's check in each one, making sure that there's a new cycle selling from the resistance. Okay, from the resistance. I mean from the resistance. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, I think Euro yen is still pretty good. Okay, it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna put Euro yen into my selling list. Okay, so we have about 99. Okay, about 100 pips. Okay, about 100 pips of space. Okay, so you can grab. Okay, if you are going to grab only 10 pips, I would say pretty safe. Okay, very safe. If you're going to grab about 50, still all right. Okay, so it depends where did you enter. Okay, the lower you enter nearer to the support, the higher the risk you're going to get. Okay, so if I'm going to enter near the resistance area, I guess this is something good. Okay, Euro yen. Euro yen. Okay, so I'm looking at it. It seems good. Okay, Euro yen. No. Okay, I'm by looking at it. Okay, it seems good. Okay, so just wait for it. Okay, coming soon. Okay. Okay, how about Euro Kiwi? Euro Kiwi, we are in the bull already. Okay, we are already in the bull, so we are having a retracement trading. So I'm going to skip this. So buyer, be patient to wait for the right time to enter. For seller, avoid Euro Kiwi because it's in the bull trend. We don't do anti-trend trading. All right. Okay, so Euro dollar. What about Euro dollar? Okay, Euro dollar. Let's take a look. Okay, euro dollar over here. Euro dollar, looking at the day, okay, we are now in the bear trend, tested the bull into the bull zone, and now in this bull zone, we are actually, seems like it's coming out from the bull. Let's check, okay? Right, in H4 right now, I'm looking at this at a higher support, oh wow, a higher support is creating and now open slightly above the resistance. Okay, the previous resistance over here, as you can see, okay, so that means to say euro dollar seems like now is a reversal, coming very near as a reversal. Okay, well, it's coming as a reversal. Do you think I want to sell? No, of course. It's because from the bear now reverse back to the bull. I can't be selling in the bull market. Am I right? Okay, it's going to be anti-trend trading, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so for today, euro dollar, I'm going to stay away. Okay, okay, euro dollar, I'm going to stay away. So let's skip. Pound Aussie, Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, once again, all right, it has been hovering here. So yesterday, remember what I say? Okay, it seems like there's one here, okay, two here, and also three here. Can you see? Okay, it seems like this. Seems like the area is working on this. Can you see? Right. So sorry, it's working on the wrong way. Okay, this way I'm drawing the wrong way. I'm so sorry. Okay, so as you can see, all right. So if you can see, it's actually moving. Like I said, supporter is ranging, but the ranging power is getting lesser. As you can see, it's moving slowly towards the resistance. Slowly towards here, correct? Okay, so that means to say, like I said yesterday, somebody asked me, how do I trade the ranging market here? If I will identify the trend first, okay. If we are still in the bear, I will be selling. So if you're looking at this, when the price tested the resistance, you know it is in the ranging. I will, for the ranging up, okay, I will not do anything. When the ranging start to comes down as a selling, I will start selling today. Rightfully, I should be selling today. Okay. However, as I mentioned yesterday, this price is actually going towards the resistance. That means to say, when I sell, the probability of the price to sell, the number of pips is getting lesser. Let's example for here, maybe it's 100 pips. Over here, maybe 50. Over here, maybe 30. Over here, maybe 25. Next 10, then maybe gone. Okay, that's what I meant. All right. So currently, if when I look at this, okay, Pound Aussie, probably you are left with only about 46 pips. You know, like unlike here, this is about 140, right? So unlike here, this is about another 100 pips. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting lesser and lesser. So it's something like, you know, it's the ranging is still on the same support, it's still on the same resistance, but it's on the different support. It's on the higher support. It touches the higher support, it move up a little bit, touches the resistance, come down a little bit. Okay, so this is not really very ideal. So skip. All right, I just take the opportunity to show you, okay, so that you learn something out of it. All right. Okay, so next to go, AUDCAD over here, right? AUDCAD. As you can see, AUDCAD over here, we have coming down as a bear, so it is pretty good to sell. Okay, pretty good to sell over here. So tested once into the bull, retested once again into the bull, and now coming onto the resistance. So it's not breaking the resistance. This shows that for the past 3 days, we are still working on the resistance, and the resistance is not breaking. Seems like the resistance is quite strong, huh? Okay. All right. So in this case, all right. So in this case over here, we are going to look at where is the resistance level to sell. Okay, since we have identified the resistance is actually quite strong, so we still have time and chance and number of pips to sell to grab some profits from this market. So over here, the resistance, as you can see, right, it remains the same. No change, not much changes. Okay, a little bit. All right. So over here, so as you can see now, the current price is a buying candle, so it's going to retest the resistance over here. So let's take a look. We have about 65 pips, okay, to retest the resistance. And we also have about 70 to 80 pips to retest to come down to test the support. So we are in the middle of nowhere. Okay, in the middle of nowhere. So that means to say skip. Okay. All right. For me, I'm very clear cut. Okay. The moment I have identified where it should be, it fits into my structure, I will continue. If not, I will just leave it out. All right. Okay. So pound franc. Pound franc. Okay. Now pound franc. Well, yesterday started to sell back again to test the resistance once again. So over here, pound franc tested too many times. So right now, is it a time to go for a buy? Highly likely. So I'm not gonna touch this as well. All right. So how about pound franc? Pound yen. Pound yen. Well, pound yen I have been focusing quite a few days. Okay. So I guess this is still pretty good for me to stay focused. As we can see, it's on the downward trend now. Okay. So I guess this is still good. I will be looking out for a selling. Okay. I'll be looking out for a selling. So H4, I want it to test on the resistance. So there's a resistance, the same resistance has no change. As you can see, the resistance from support, break, retest again, and now remains below the resistance. So this is going to retest the resistance level once again. Wow, another 70 pips, and below we have about 130 pips. Well, I think pretty good. Let's wait for pound yen to retest the resistance. Okay, after it retests the resistance, if it's not breaking, then we will have a good chance to sell, right? We will have a good chance to sell. But the thing is that over here, I am just being very curious about this support. Okay, the support form up and the support tested, as you can see, as of A over here, a letter A over here. So when this has been tested to form such a support, it shows the strength of the support as well. Okay, so let's take a look from the resistance all the way to the support. We have about 225 pips to go. Okay, so in this case, I think it's quite a big potential. Okay, so for us, I guess I'm going to wait for this pound yen to retest the resistance. If it's not breaking, forming a new cycle to sell in H1, right? Then I will very likely to sell it off. Okay. This requires some patience, so I hope, okay, just okay, exercise your patience and exercise your patience and wait for pound yen. I guess it's going to be quite a good one to sell, huh? All right. Okay, so I'm going to put this pound yen into my list. Okay, into my list. All right, guys, give me a while and let me have a sip of water. My throat is drying up. Okay, thank you so much. I'm coming back here. All right, so next to go. All right, pound kiwi. Pound kiwi. Yes, pound kiwi over here. Let's take a look at pound kiwi. Pound kiwi, we are actually in the bull or in the bear? We are in the bull. All right, we are in the bull market. We're having a retracement. So seller stay away. Buyer, please be patient to wait. Okay, because we are already very near to the support level. As you can see, there's plenty of support here. Okay, being plenty of retested support, building up the support. So we are very near. So buyer, it's your chance, but seller stay away. Okay, all right. So pound, that's for pound kiwi. What about pound dollar? Pound dollar over here. Well, pound dollar, we are actually having a bear market running downwards to sell. However, the retracement, it has a retracement right now. So this today we are having a retracement. So let me check. Well, which area show me that the retracement is ending? I would say that this is the resistance. Okay, this is the resistance that show me the retracement ending soon in this area. Okay, so right now is retracing upwards. Okay, pound dollar is retracing upwards to test the resistance once again. If it's not breaking, okay, then we got a chance to sell. Yes, we do have a chance to sell. All right. So over here, where is the support level? Okay, the support level, it pushes up once here and pushes up another one here. All right. So this support over here, as you can see, the support form up, retested again and goes to test the resistance. So it's not coming down yet. Okay, so be patient. Pound dollar, we may have a chance after we retested the resistance without breaking. So in H1, I'm going to wait for it to test on the resistance. If it's not breaking, to show me a green and red candle, okay, it's a new cycle to sell. So when it comes to for new space for us to controlling for about 40 to 50 pips around there, okay, 40 to 50. So yeah, you can take the opportunity to grab this profit, okay, for pound dollar, okay. All right, so I'm going to put this pound dollar into my list as well. I guess this is pretty good. Okay, anything like this, if it breaks the resistance and continue the buy, then forget about it. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's go with dollar CAD. Let's take a look at dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD over here. Let's see dollar CAD. As we can see, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Are we going for a selling? Let me see. Bring it down. Dollar CAD. If you see, right, you can see from here, it's actually moving towards the bull trend. Correct? It's actually moving towards the bull trend. As you can see, it's actually moving upwards. So currently we are about as this moving upwards. Okay, in terms of the bear zone. Okay, in terms of the bear zone, we are actually now in the bear zone to sell. Okay, it's moving up in this trend. Okay, the whole trend is moving up. However, in basing on this cycle coming down, this wave, we have a good chance of selling. Okay, we have a good chance of selling, but we don't have much space to sell. Okay, I would say that we only have 20 over pips to sell. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We are support right now. We are on the support. Okay, it's breaking the support. So the next support is actually very near. Which is coming around here, this area. Looking at this, we have about 70 pips to go. Right, 70. So this after this, I'm not sure if after that will that be a retracement and continue the bull. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look in day one. Excuse me. So in this 70 pips, after it comes back here to form to test on the support, very likely it will come here and reverse to continue the buying. So it will form as a higher support, higher support, higher support. So this is something that we need to pay attention to. This is also quite tricky. All right. So dollar CAD, can I put this into my selling? All right. I would say that tentatively, I will want to wait. I would say okay to sell, but I want to wait for a little while. Okay, I want to wait for a little while to make sure. Okay, to make sure that over at this point, okay, the support in the cycle support here is okay, it's broken, and now then the next thing is that let's see, okay, up into the H1. Okay, so over here, so this part we are on the support. So unless it breaks the support, form a new resistance below, okay, then I have a new cycle to sell once again. Yes, then I will. Okay, then I will start to sell. All right. Okay, so let's move again. Right. So let's be unbearable about gold, sir. Gold. Okay. Just give me a while. All right. So over here, and let's take a look at dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc. Yesterday did I pick out the dollar franc? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. So very happy that we have a great selling dollar franc yesterday. Okay, so very happy that we are selling. So now are we into the bear market? This type of long candles coming down in one day, right? Does it mean that it's in the bear? The answer are yes and no. Okay, yes and no. It depends. It clearly depends. Okay, in situation like this. Because this may be it was being affected by some high impact news. Okay, so some of the big selling off, it doesn't mean that is in the bear market. All right, so let's take a look in H4. If I'm going to sell, it's very close to sell, very close into the bear market. By looking at it, it seems like it's already in the bear market. Okay, so what are we going to do is that we are going to look out for a selling signal. This is the peak coming down for lower resistance, and lower resistance. Am I right? So as you can see, this lower resistance was being created because of the previous support being tested for a few rounds, and it breaks and now go back to retest the previous support as a resistance, and that resistance actually coming down for selling. However, let's check. The support level is about 20 pips away. 20 pips away. Okay, so it's about 20 pips away. So it's pretty near. Since it is near, okay, I will choose to wait for it to break the support with a new resistance below, then I start selling. Alternatively, I want to wait for it to test on the resistance. Okay, the resistance, then when the new cycle in each one that form a green red sell, then I will start selling from the resistance. You will have about 50 pips of space. It depends on where did you enter. Okay, all right. So dollar franc, yes, can wait. Okay, dollar franc, I think probably we can pay attention to dollar franc, and we can wait, but okay, may not be so fast. Okay, so we can just just wait for a little while and see. Okay, all right. Dollar yen. Dollar yen again. We have been talking about this. Okay, so I'm going to stay away here. Okay, straight away. One look, I'm going to stay away. Okay, I'm just going to stay away. Whether for sellers, okay, so whether it's for seller or buyers, we just stay away. Okay, in this first half of the day. Okay, all right. Okay, so I will only take out only dollar franc. That's right. Okay, in terms of dollar, I will take only dollar franc. Okay, all right. Dollar franc, very near. The space is very near, but once it breaks the support, okay, I will have very good space. I have very good space for about another 100 pips. Okay, so yeah, be patient to wait. Okay, all right. How about Bitcoin? Right, Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin over here as well. As we know. Okay, repeating myself again. Terra dollar. Okay, that means the USDT. Sorry, UST. Okay, UST. Okay, so the Luna coin is barely affected, but I guess there are many people actually rushing in for the Luna. Okay, because it's cheap. Am I right? Right now. Okay, I would say it's cheap. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so over here, yeah, I would say that this current situation, there's a lot of turbulence in the crypto world. Okay, but in the crypto world itself, all right, Terra is a world by itself also. Okay, so crypto is just it's because of Terra shaken the confidence, and of course also when you are investing in crypto, you are also investing in the technology. Okay, the technology of the blockchain mining system, all this. So you also have to pay attention to the development and the acceptance of the cryptocurrency to be replaced. Okay, to replace the cash. Okay, there's a lot of factors that you have to pay attention to for crypto. Okay, but now we are looking out. The thing is that we are looking out for a main support. Okay, the main support I don't just mean about technical. It's also fundamental, whereby is there any big boys now coming in, or any financial institution like banks, certain region banks. Okay, they are going to open up their crypto. Okay, for exchange, or using crypto for any transactions. Okay, that all these kind of news will be greatly helpful for the crypto, and especially Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin against the dollar. So very likely people are starting to, well, these are the signal that it will show a sign of this support for the crypto. Like I say, for currency wise, I'm a seller, but for crypto, I'm a buyer. Okay, I'm going to place it as and do my category. Okay, as an asset. Okay, all right. Yes. Hubert, you're right. Correct, Hubert. Correct. I have a video. In fact, it's not a video. I have a live session. Okay, that actually talk about mind your own business. Okay, mind your own business. When I say mind your own business, I don't mean that meaning of mind your own business, man. Okay, no. All right. I took my financial, okay, as a business. So I mind it I mind the business myself. Like an example, how much to set aside for saving, how much to set aside for expenditure. You know, this is a business, so I mind my own business. So that's what I meant. So when I mind my own business, I actually categorize Bitcoin, crypto, okay, as an asset. Okay, choose to buy. All right, I will choose to buy. All right, okay, all right. So let's come to gold trading over here. Let's be unbearable. How should I address you? Do I have a proper name to address you? Okay. I can't be addressing you unbearable, Mr. Unbearable, Miss Unbearable. Correct. Okay, let's talk about gold trading. Okay, I'm not sure about what would you like to know about gold trading? Okay, personally, I don't really go into gold. Okay, I don't trade gold. Okay, now, all right. I don't really trade gold because the gold trading is kind of not very comfortable for me. I would say that. Okay, but the understanding of the gold trading is much more than just forex currency, currency trading. You got to know a lot of things about politics. Okay, but the fundamental will confuse yourself because sometimes the fundamental over there can tell you that it seems like the economy is bad and the gold is going to fall and a lot of people start to sell. However, it's just shoot up. Example, a lot of retail trader was selling during this period of time, like since last October. A lot of people are selling. Oh yeah, I got this wave is selling and they are happily got the profit. But after that, this is actually a trap. This is actually a trap over here. So after sellers have been selling off the gold, okay, after that it started to last November. We a lot of us institutional has already identified the gold as a bull. Okay, so they have actually trying to capture a lot of sellers who are still selling the gold. Okay, and over here after the Russia war, people may think that economic crisis. Oh my God, all this kind of story, a lot of analysis, so confuse a lot of retailer. So a lot of retailers still continue the selling, but when the war comes, okay, this is a very simple, very fundamental economy knowledge that actually is when the war comes, okay, when there's a war, this is something that coming along the way that demand is there, okay, so the price is actually shooting up. Okay, so about gold, I'm not sure that I'm not sure if you are what question you want me to answer. Okay, but if you're asking me how's the gold going, if you have seen one of the video, okay, I mean last week, okay, I was reading that 1862, the price of 1862 over here, okay, 1862, I'm actually looking to sell up to 1790. So it actually hits on the 1790 over here. It's very obvious that now that's the main support. Okay, so that's the main support over here. But if you're asking me will it start to continue the buying, but I would say that now it's in the selling trend. Okay, now it's still in the selling trend. So this selling trend over here, it is one of the retracement, okay, from the support. So probably this is one thing that you can take a look, but be patient. Don't buy first. Okay, just wait for the time for a good time to sell. All right. You use automated trading? If yes, then trading system. Okay. As a full-time trader myself, okay, I am working on manual. Okay, I'm working on manual. I don't use EA, right? I don't use any EA over here. Okay, so it's very clear. In fact, if you ask me, okay, I would say personally, okay, I don't trust EA, right? If EA works, I guess the first person who's going to use it is the bank. Do you think the retail have a chance to use it? And then there will be, and then there won't be any poor man in the world anymore. Am I right? Okay, so EA, there are certain things that you can use, like for example, some like trailing stop, okay, trailing stop, trailing profits, EA. Yes, but probably you can. But using EA to determine a trend to enter for a trade, no, not for me. I don't use them. Okay, I don't use the automated trading. All right. I hope I answered all your questions. Okay, guys. So yes, today on the Friday, let's have a sum up of what do we have here. Okay. Right. Let me see. Okay. So over here. Answer, please answer. Did I answer your question? I hope I answered your question. Let me know if I didn't answer your question. All right. Okay. So Aussie CAD. Something I'm going to sum up. Okay. Right, guys. Aussie CAD, Aussie dollar, Euro yen, pound dollar. All right, and dollar franc. Okay. All right. So all these I'm going to sell. All right. But there are some you need to wait for the resistance. Okay, just wait. Remember, sellers always sell at the resistance level. Okay, and take your profits before it hits on the support level. So in between the space, it depends on how many pips you want to get. Okay, so you can just go ahead and grab it. All right. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up. All right, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also ring out the bell to get the latest notification of my updates. All right. So thank you so much, guys. I wish you good luck in your trading, and I also wish that things goes well for you. And also keep your profit for the day, right? Keep your profit for the day and enjoy your weekend. That is very important. All right. Thank you, guys. See you again next Monday and enjoy your weekend. See you again, guys.